Okay, White Balverine completed. You can now go into in here and play card sorting. Another pub game that you can cheese with slow time. You don't need to worry too much about scaring this one. He's not as easily scared, I guess. If you're using slow time, try not to be like haste makes waste. Basically, if you don't try to go too fast. If you're using slow time, go ahead and take a little bit of extra time to make sure that you're hitting the cards in the right order, because there's nothing quite as painful as needing to do card pairs over while you're under the effects of slow time. I am speaking from personal experience. So do take your time. And this kind of even goes, if you're, the same like mentality kind of applies to a little bit of a lesser extent without slow time, because you do have time. You genuinely do have time. You're not in a 100% run. You're not looking to get like a super duper world record breaking time in real life for you know, card sorting. So you can take your time a little bit. You have 25 seconds, and that's kind of fair, in my opinion. So in this house, you want to grab the book from this shelf and commit a murder. Make sure you can use force push to hurry the death animation along, but yeah, commit a murder before you leave town in a video game. Very important. And I'll touch on that in a bit. Actually, no, hold on. We're going to be upgrading first. Along with upgrading, we are going to be putting our Aegis potions onto our bar. The things we are going to be wanting to get here are Berserk 2 and Physical Shield 2, and then yeah, one Physique as well. Can we actually upgrade Multi-Strike? We can upgrade Multi-Strike, so go ahead and upgrade Multi-Strike as well. Yeah, and then after you've done that, you can go ahead, grab the quest, and boast. Because instead of that load warp that I would do in my run, we're just going to be going to Orchard Farm the old-fashioned way. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, quest starts, hit escape so you can dismiss the thing, roll forward to the left, immediately open this chest. Okay, and then now comes the fun part. Well, almost the fun part. You want to fish the silver key from this dock before you go killing any hobs. Okay. And with Solus on our side, we can one-shot all but the really big ones. Those ones we will need multi-strike for, unless Whisperer's had a chance to soften them up for us a bit. Okay. And now we're going to be doing a bit of force push spamming. Okay. We're doing this for 2 reasons, by the way. We're doing it because, 1, it builds up a combat multiplier on the Hob corpses. 2, it keeps Whisper pinned down, which gives us control of where all the Hobs are going to be spawning. Or not spawning, but funneling towards, I should say. I need to get rid of slow time. I need to move that somewhere else. That's really annoying. Okay. Okay. There's a combat multiplier goal here. You really want to get at least a 50 combat multiplier, but, yeah, that'll kind of... Yeah. It shouldn't be too hard, really. Most of the combat multiplier that you get is going to be coming from, just killing Hobs. Not so much the force push spam, I want to say. But every little bit definitely helps. Okay, so we've hit our 50 goal. The rest of it is basically just icing on the cake, and that's just gonna, like, determine, like, what sort of upgrades we will be able to have access to for the arena. Go ahead and use your potions, like, either before this cutscene or immediately after. And then once you've done that, you can just go straight back to the guild. Okay. You already have the quest in your log, so you can just go in here. And upgrade physique twice. With the experience that we have a fair bit. You can usually upgrade it to, like, that. Pretty comfortably. Inflame 4. Multi-strike 3. We want to max out force push here as well. You want to dump a lot of, as much into magic power as we can, basically, after that. Then we're going to be, hotshot glitching Berserk 4. We can leave physical shielded too, that'll be fine. And then, yeah, max out multi-strike as well. That's really the only necessary things. So, physique to 6. Speed to 6, accuracy to 5. Max inflame, max multi-strike. If you want to do max multi-strike, it's actually not necessary, but it helps a little bit. Force push max, absolutely must. Berserk Floor, it helps. And then as much magic power as you can. And then I recommend doing something like that, and then populating most of your, like, some easily out of the way, but also accessible slots with summon. And then we're gonna go back to Knothole Glade. Because this is going to show the reason why we committed a murder. Is to get kicked out of town. And save a couple of seconds of movement. A few seconds. And if you didn't already, like, after upgrading Physical Shield, deactivate it and reapply it. That's actually critical. Because the game does not update your Physical Shield until you've actually, like, reapplied it. It's a bit weird like that. And yeah, the next portion of the guide is going to be covering the arena, obviously. So I will see you in that one.